From Sinai to the Seder, our primary challenge is to ignite the imagination of the next generation, to create a Jewish world of wonderment and awe. This has been the raison d'etre of the Hamilton Hebrew Academy. The spirit, the warmth, the beauty of Judaism has permeated its halls since the very moment of its inception, when that first child walked through the doors. Tonight we celebrate 5 magical decades. Tonight we celebrate the HHA family.
It's funny, the friends that I made in the academy are really a support system. They're more than that. They're more than just friends. It doesn't matter how often I talk to them. Every time I see them, it's as if we're a family, we're reunited.
They are friendships that are really special. There's something about being connected to people from your past who share a history and a common sense of values, and I think Hamilton was a very special place to grow up.
You were sort of part of a tribe. You were one of these people, and this was the group, and you looked out for your group. You looked out for the Hamiltonians, the HHA. That's my tribe.
It didn't matter where we came from, what shul we came from, or what kind of family we came from. We were all sort of the same. Somehow we all kind of connected to become sort of very similar. There was no, didn't feel like there were any boundaries.
They came to us, as they say in English, raw, in the very young grades. We trained them. We gave them a tremendous love for Torah. We gave them a tremendous love for Judaism. We gave them a tremendous love to respect all types of Jews.
When I first came to the school, it was 1985, and I can remember very clearly walking into the office that first day, and it was very loud, and it was very crowded, and there were all kinds of people hugging each other. And I remember standing back and looking, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? I've walked into the middle of a big, happy family. And that's exactly what we are.
My singing career started right in the Netgen Auditorium. I believe I was in kindergarten and had a solo for Malacha Hayam and led that for some student show, but I've been singing ever since.
In grade 8, we had a teacher by the name of Rabbi Chaim Saknowitz, who I continue to be in touch with to this day. And Rabbi Saknowitz was the first teacher who would always invite us to his home.
I actually remember when I was younger, I was probably pretty obnoxious, but I used to go around telling teachers or whoever had the box of donuts, the box of sort of frosted jelly donuts, that my parents donated this, so therefore the extras should go back to me.
Of course, one of the other things that that I remember as a young student in the academy is meeting my wife. And although she was a few years younger than me, she was still the most beautiful girl in the school.
We have a librarian who has been there for I don't know how many years, but every morning she would greet us with a smile on her face. She would sit down there, you know, collecting pennies for the overdue books. But her dedication every day was so inspiring.
Of course, there was a lot of good times playing around here when we had Purim carnivals and designing games for the carnival.
Maccabee was definitely one of my favorite parts of the academy. Every kid is given like a chance to shine in a different way. I remember making up the songs and doing the cheers, and Mrs. Shafir always used to sing that song, you know, yappa, ba, 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 I'm going to Miami, every Maccabee.
Moments like that where the students come together across age groups, across the grades, and they work together for common goals, and you see a tremendous united energy.
They're really very accepting of each other. They're very helpful. The older children, when you see them relate to the younger ones, and The first time you see that, it's amazing. You're not expecting it.
I remember just Rabbi Eisenstein walking down the hall, just singing and smiling and yelling at everyone, saying, "Good smile, beautiful." Like, what do you have to frown about? It's such a beautiful day.
They know that you're going to achieve amazing things. And because they have that confidence in you, it's going to inspire confidence in yourself.
Not only has the Academy inspired me as a person to be the best I can be, but as a Jew.
I'm just involved in the Jewish community now as an adult, and I really do attribute that to where I started out and to being a member of the Jewish community in Hamilton.
Each of these 5 in their own way are what the Academy produces. And the Academy never intended to have everyone look the same, dress the same, speak the same. We always expected them to do the best they can in their chosen fields, and these 5 really represent the cream of the crop.
I think what really, in the end of the day, makes the Academy as special as it is the relationships that we get to foster with our students. Right? It's really not just about the classroom. I always tell my students, if you see me as just a teacher in the classroom, then I'm definitely not doing my job.
You don't know how lucky you are because your teachers love you. Everyone around you loves you, thinks the best of you, wants you to do the best, and frankly, will give you the benefit of the doubt in any situation.
The school atmosphere is amazing. The staff is remarkable. The kids are wonderful.
Kids are there helping other kids. Kids are there wanting to learn more, wanting to hear more from their teachers. And it truly makes me happy to wake up in the morning and run over to the HHA.
Whether they needed us when they were at the Academy or after they left the Academy, they would call many times. They always knew we were there for them.
It's extraordinary to be a part of a community where people feel that way, where people are not teaching because it's a job. They're teaching because they love you and they want you to succeed and they want you to surpass all expectations.
My principal from high school actually used to say, there's something really special about those Hamilton kids.
When our students leave, they don't only leave with the finest academic knowledge, they also leave with a sense of passion, dedication, commitment, and pride, and happiness.
Being part of the HHA family, I recognize the greatness from our past at the HHA, and I am looking forward and I'm very excited to see us going higher and higher every single year.
All the sacrifices that had to be made and the courage that it took was something that is very, very special. And therefore, we in Hamilton can take pride in what was achieved and what is being achieved, and also recognizing that the future is very bright.
Right, the future of the Jewish people are really coming through these hallways. The future of our community here in Hamilton, but really the community of Jews worldwide. And that's our responsibility, that's on our shoulders. And moving forward, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see what the future has in store for our students here at the Academy.
As we celebrate tonight, we are celebrating not our past, but our future. We are celebrating 5 families, but 5 families that are one. A family called the HHA.